Game number 1 is getting underway. And this, again, this is an important match for Purple. This one will set him at 7 wins, put him in a running for that first place spot. And Greensheep, coming off a DreamHack, he's looking to turn this season completely around and find that big winning streak, put himself in a winning record.
Yeah, it's almost a point of pride here. You know, you can't just, roll over and die, as you said. And I really don't expect that from Greensheep.
That's just...
Did I see what I think I just saw Purple was playing?
Yeah, that's Mech Shaman.
Woo, he's got a spicy opener too.
Yeah, he's got some spicy hair too. Look at that.
Yeah, this is what we were talking about, guys. I kind of alluded to it. Purple kind of changed things up a little bit over the last few days when it came to his hair.
Greensheep, a little bit of a change for him, but this is not unexpected. He's been playing a lot of Grim Patron Warrior lately.
Yeah, he's been playing a lot of Grim Patron Warrior. Just frankly, everyone has. Who hasn't? The only person I feel that hasn't been playing it is Purple.
Yeah, that's kind of true when you think about it. I don't think we've seen him play Grim Patron Warrior yet. Like maybe one time.
Yeah, maybe one time if that. We haven't seen Era play it either. Just to not just be like only Purple is deviating from the norm, but it is one of the most popular decks right now in all of Hearthstone because it's so powerful.
Yeah, we're gonna see how Greensheep wants to handle this one because this is a tough turn. And both of these things are major threats right now. I mean, the Mech Warper threatens for Purple to scale this game too hard, but the Whirling Zap-O-Matic, I mean, think about how much damage that's threatening right now.
Yeah, it's all about, how much damage do you think he's willing to take from here? Which one of these is a bigger threat going forward? Because he does have an Execute and he does have a Death Spite in his hand, so he can take care of some minions going forward. So this to me tells me that Greensheep is willing to take some damage, from here because he's got a lot of armor. He's already at 33, but he's already going to be taking damage so he can get his Battle Rage online as well.
I don't think that Purple can pass up this opportunity either. I mean, those are 6 damage apiece right now.
It's hard to pass up 18.
It's very difficult to pass up 18. He really wants to get this Spider Tank out, but I just really don't think he can afford to pass this.
Yeah, I don't think, if you have the double Rockbiter weapon, it's kind of hard to pass this up, but Purple is, and he's kind of deviating from that Archon way of life. He's just not going to go face.
Yeah, well, he is going to go face on one of these, but then he attacks the Armor Smith right afterwards. And this is actually some pretty interesting sequencing here from Purple, too. Make sure he doesn't put Greensheep into the damage range. That Battle Rage isn't a big deal.
Yeah, love it from Purple here, playing around Battle Rage, doing what he can to play around everything that he can.
Still ends up getting a little bit of a benefit out of this, and he does have another opportunity to use double Rockbiter weapon here. Greensheep hunting for extra value from this.
The Healing Totem gets rolled here.
Taunt Totem is not too bad either. This does at least force the attack from Deathbite. Greensheep's not just going to sit around and let this totem do work like this, but look at this turn. 18 points of damage. Greensheep down to 10, but this is not an unrecoverable spot for him.
Oh, not at all. This Deathbite's going to be able to clean this up. If a Healing Totem had been rolled, he would have had to actually attack the Whirling Zap-O-Matic, so he would have gotten in 3 more. And I like this from Greensheep. He's going to go ahead and, get an extra card off his Battle Rage here and pump up his Frothing Berserker.
Yeah, he's really just got to have stuff on the board to proactively fight what Purple's going to throw at him. He doesn't know how much more is coming after this. Maybe there's Fel Reavers, maybe there's Fire Guard Destroyers. Lots of stuff can happen here that throws this game plan right back off.
Yeah, this is going to be a great turn from Purple here. He's going to get a resilient minion in play and use his Lightning Bolt to pick off this Frothing Berserker.
Yep, having double Piloted Shredder to follow up, 20 points of damage on turn 4 is a very big deal in this spot. Greensheep doesn't have a clean answer to what's happening.
Yeah, he doesn't have a clean answer right now. He does have another Execute. He does have a Slam to get deeper into his deck, but he's starting to use a lot of his removal and cycle stuff just to stay alive here. He's not actually getting anything going since his Frothing Berserker was taken care of.
Yep. And I suspect he's going to have to Interrage here and then use Deathbite to clear out the next one. If this is a 4-power minion, he's going to hate it. 3 powers, still something he's not going to be happy about. He has to fall to 7 to take out this Fairy Dragon.
Yeah, this is what Mech Shaman does. This is what it just puts you in terrible positions early. Scaling, oh, that was a great draw here in a Doomhammer.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if Purple's got any other play than Doomhammer. He's looking at Pilot Shredder, though. I mean, this does continue to add and build pressure to this scenario. I can see the reasoning behind this. I personally think I favor Doomhammer, though.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to pass up getting in 4 damage there.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Greensheep draws an excellent card with that Slam.
Yeah, now it's going to be... Okay, how do you proceed from here?
Well, he's just got to be so careful with his life total. But now he doesn't have a way to execute, and another 3-2 gets dropped from Purple, and you can see the grin on his face. I mean, you're getting 3-power minions off a Pilot Shredder. You were getting some major value.
It's a real big deal because that's actually lethal with a Doomhammer if, Greensheep were not to armor up here.
Yeah, he's going to armor up. Honestly, I don't mind dropping the Warsong Commander here.
Yeah, it's sort of like gaining life here. You know, Purple is kind of priced into taking care of it. He can't let that sit around on the board too much. But you never know. Purple is the kind of player that might just ignore it.
Which is fine. Well, Greensheep's fine with that, though. I mean, if this gets ignored, yeah, I love this play from Greensheep. He understands the dynamic that's happening right now. If he doesn't do something to get the ball rolling, Purple's going to just outright win this game.
Purple can push for a ton of damage here and even add an Annoyatron afterwards if he wants.
Yeah, this may be a spot where the Doomhammer actually, wants to fight against this Warsong Commander. I don't think that this is a minion they can actually just afford to leave on the board. Yep, gotta trade. I mean, that one's just too dangerous.
Yeah, he's gonna take 4 damage here to do it, but I think he's completely okay with that.
I don't think he's completely okay with that. I think he wanted that 4 to go upstairs.
Yeah, I mean, he's okay with taking the damage here and keeping his minion around.
Yeah. So Greensheep, once again, this turn's likely going to have to be played very inefficiently. He cannot afford to actually take damage right now. Unstable Ghoul may have something to say about that, though.
That was a really good pickup there for Greensheep.
God, another tough spot. He's just been, the whole game, it feels like he's been fighting from behind because of the pressure applied by this Whirling Zap-O-Matic.
Yeah, he could Fiery War X here and attack the Apprentice, but it would bring him down to 3, and then he could armor up back to 5, so Purple would only have to find 1 damage to kill him from here. Yeah. So he's trying to decide if he wants to, develop this Unstable Ghoul and armor up, if he wants to use the Fiery War X attack and then armor up. He's got a bunch of options in front of him. He's trying to find out which one is best from here.
Yeah, I don't mind Unstable Ghoul, and I think if he plays Unstable Ghoul, he's likely to Inner Rage. Yeah, so that does kind of commit this attack here. Is going to armor up, but he's running short on time. He's at 8 life, and at least 4 damage is coming in next turn. Gosh, the heat keeps coming.
Yeah, Purple picking up a Power Mance, but these Spider Tanks and his Annoyatron afterwards are going to be able to put a lot of pressure on Greensheep to have even more answers.
Yeah, I don't know if he's actually going to be able to find it all here either. He's got to damage Spider Tank to use Execute. He does have card draws. That's the one thing he really does have going for him now is this extra Battle Rage.
Yeah, he's got this Battle Rage. It'll get him 2 cards deeper in his deck. He even picks up a Cruel Taskmaster here. It can pair with this Execute to take care of the Spider Tank.
That's actually pretty darn close to what I would consider a perfect draw. Wow, hand is really coming together. He's got to fit in the armor up, though, too. So Cruel Taskmaster, Execute. Maybe this is a spot, I guess, where you can use your Fiery War Axe and then armor up.
Yeah, if you use your Fiery War Axe, you can couple it with the attack from the Gnomish Inventor to take care of the Annoyatron here as well. Just get this board clear and just hope to God it's good enough from here.
Yeah, he's got to find another way to armor up next turn, though, because he's actually just pretty darn close to dead.
Yeah, if he finds an Armorsmith, though, he does have Warsong Commander with Acolyte of Pain, and he would have Armorsmith. He could gain a ton of armor.
That's if Purple has threats on the board, too, or if he has a way to Whirlwind. So he goes up to 5. Purple just needs 1 point of damage to close his turn, and that is well more than enough at this point, and just launch it straight to the dome. And this is the power that happens when minions in this deck go unchecked. I mean, you talk about a player who loves to go to face. It's not only Greensheep, it's also Purple, and Purple able to get the better of it in game 1.